Hey y'all, I hope you guys are doing well. So I wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit about LisaRaye and why she is trending tonight. So you guys might recall a few days ago, Usher, made waves when he got online with Swiss Beats, and Swiss Beats was bringing up the whole idea of Nicki and Lil Kim battling that people have been begging and asking, can they do a versus? Because it would just be like, just great for the culture, right? And Usher basically said, well, no, because Nicki Minaj is a product of Lil Kim, and it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Some people agreed with him, and some people just wasn't like having it. Because, me, myself, I did a video asking the question, is being a product of someone the same as being inspired? Because Nicki has always acknowledged that she was inspired by Kim, as well as Foxy, as well as Salt-N-Pepa, as well as Lauryn Hill, others that came before her. But product seemed a little bit more like she was made by or created. And again, people have gone back and forth in the comment section on that video. You should go check it out if you haven't, which, there are a lot of valid arguments there, right? So anyway, LisaRaye and Claudia Jordan, as well as Selena Johnson and Vivica Fox, they're always on this Fox Soul. I got to be honest with you. I've never actually checked out like a full Fox Soul show. Like I've seen snippets of it. But anyway, they have been talking a lot lately, of course. They're doing the Zoom meetings or whatever like that because it's quarantine. And they brought up this whole conversation about Usher and what he said. And what LisaRaye said really rubbed me personally the wrong way. All right. I want to play just a snippet because the conversation is certainly much longer. But I want to play a snippet of what LisaRaye said. I'm going to play the audio because that just didn't sit well with me, what she said. And I'm calling bullshit. Okay. Go ahead and listen to the snippet of the ladies talking about Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim.
She did not slam Nicki Minaj by saying that. That is not a diss to her, but it is a fact. Lil Kim came up way before her in a crew of all fellas.
Yes.
She was hard with it, and she was and she made that popular.
So we can all stand together, queens, and say that we are both acknowledging the fact. All of us are acknowledging the fact that Kim came before Nicki Minaj, and so Nicki, just take a seat. You don't have to sit down for long, but just take a bow, just like Beyonce said. Bow down, bitches. Because she's here. So anybody else is like, you can't, it's no competition. It's like, come on up. But when you come with it. Come with it. We all in the lane.
Are the young folks angry that they have to, like, they feel like, is there an arrogance? Like, I don't have to bow down to anyone because I...
Okay, so that's enough. I've heard enough. So basically, LisaRaye is saying that Nicki Minaj needs to bow down to Lil Kim. And I didn't like that. Listen, I like LisaRaye. She's from my hometown of Chicago. I'm always impressed with the fact that she can find enough white to wear 365 days a year. I just find that very impressive. But when I see bullshit, and I didn't like what she said. And the reason why I'm calling it out is because just a little over a week ago, when Trina was on a radio station, or she was on her, she hosts a radio show and all this other stuff. And she was talking about, peasants and people are beneath me. People was calling Trina out like, whoa, stop the brakes, bring it down. You got too much dip on your chip. You just bring it down a bit, humble yourself. They was saying how off-putting it was for Trina to walk around like she was so above everybody. And now you have LisaRaye telling Nicki Minaj, who ain't said shit to nobody, she literally is minding her business, to bow down to Lil Kim. And I'm like, well, how is that any different than what Trina did? Because they're both kind of like, you can't tell nobody to bow down to nobody. First things first, don't nobody have to bow down to nobody else, okay? No. And I just found it really like discouraging to see these four women, mostly Claudia and LisaRaye, but to see them sitting there like talking like that, because it's like LisaRaye is basically sitting here saying Nicki needs to go and sit over here so that Kim can shine. And I don't think that she even thought that through when it was coming out of her mouth, because had she even thought about how she said it and how it sounds, as Little Kim, if I was Little Kim, I would be insulted by that. All right? I would be insulted by that, because you're basically saying that if this woman is standing near me or by me or even present on the planet, that people won't pay attention to me. They will only pay attention to me if she is nowhere to be found. That should be insulting to Lil' Kim to say that. Why should any woman, and why would black women get on a panel and tell another black woman to go and dim her light so that another black woman can shine? Who would say that? Who would encourage that kind of shit? That was just very off-putting to me. I don't like that. And I feel bad for Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj. I feel bad for both of them, because again, both of these women have been minding their business. Ain't nobody been saying nothing. They not co-sign. They not out here talking shit. They not online. They not doing any of that. Nicki Minaj pops her head in every blue moon. She popped her head in to, promote Say So. And then when Say So went number one, these women barely pop up. Barely. And the conversation has been on them. And I feel bad for them. I feel bad that Nicki constantly getting dragged to, for that people just don't like her. You're right. People are part of the hate train. They don't like her for whatever reason. And they jump on this hate train and they got so much shit to say, right, about her. And again, she ain't contributing to the conversation. She said nothing. And then I felt bad for Lil' Kim, because I'm just thinking to myself, it has to be pretty shitty that the only time people talk about Lil' Kim is when it is in connection or conjunction with a Nicki Minaj conversation, or a few months ago when Notori, or if it's in connection with Biggie. Like, she can't stand on her own. Lil' Kim is a cultural icon. She should be able to stand on her own. And I find it insulting that people don't think that she could, in fact, stand on her own. That says a lot about how people think of her. So I feel bad about that for her. I do. Because that's very, very sad. That's very sad that she only gets mentioned when it is in connection with Nicki. Nicki is basically giving her, the opportunity to be relevant. And that's a shame, because again, Lil' Kim should be able to stand on her own. She's earned that. And that is not me shading Lil' Kim, because I do like Lil' Kim. I always like the shit that she does and some of the little stuff that she's done over the years. But as far as musically, I have liked Lil' Kim. Okay. So here's the thing. I wish that somebody would have brought up to Lisa while she was sitting here like, she up here and they're down there. Somebody should have said, well, damn, LisaRaye, did you buy her album? Did you buy 9 when it came out? Because it didn't do very well. So, we have a lot of people that talk big shit on social media and say how queenly Lil' Kim is, but they don't support her. And that's the part that annoys me more than anything, is that people talk a lot of shit and talk about all this queendom, but it doesn't translate into sales for Lil' Kim. So that's fake love and that's fake support. It's just super, super, super fake. And I don't know what bug LisaRaye got up her ass. And I don't know, maybe she got the Nickies mixed up, because she had a lot of aggression. It could be the Chicago thing, because a lot of us talk like that, but I don't know if she just got the Nickies mixed up, because she said that Nikki Murphy has slept with her prime minister ex-husband. So I don't know if she just got a thing for Nickies. I don't know. But what I do know is that wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. Because as far as people paving the way for folks, I don't ever hear people telling men to bow down to other men. Why is it with women, and specifically this particular woman, when I have seen numerous videos of Nicki saying how she was influenced by Kim and Foxy and Lauryn Hill and things like that. Matter of fact, I saw a video of Nicki Minaj literally bowing down to Lauryn Hill the first time she met her. So how many times, why do you want Nicki to kiss this woman's ass so bad? Why are people requiring Nicki Minaj to kiss the ass of Lil' Kim as if she has not shown her or paid homage to her? She has done that. It is all you got to do. Matter of fact, I'll try to put a video underneath here in the description box or in the comments of Nicki saying who her influences were. And one of them is Kim. She says that very clearly. Why aren't people getting that? Why don't people understand that? She has said it. What else do you want? What else do you want from her? Am I Tyrese? But what else do you want from me? Like, seriously, what else can she say? What else can she do to make people understand that she has listed Kim as one of her influences? But that doesn't necessarily mean that Kim created Nicki Minaj. The same thing can be said for Kim. Hell, I could make the argument that Millie Jackson created Lil' Kim. Right? I mean, Millie Jackson, folks, some of y'all probably too young to even know Millie Jackson's music, but Millie Jackson was one of the early rappers who would rap nasty ass shit. Just go back and YouTube some of her concerts. She has some nasty ass lyrics. So I could simply say, I could sit here and make an argument, well, Lil' Kim is a product of Millie Jackson. I'm not, but I'm saying I could make that argument because nothing's new under the sun. So if this woman has said that she was inspired by Lil' Kim, okay, a couple of little wigs and a couple of little poses and everything, and y'all think that they're the same. They're not the same people just because they got, she wear colored wigs and she doing the little eagle pose and all this other stuff. That don't mean that they are the same and that they rap the same and all this other stuff. Like, that's so much bullshit out here, like, just circulating. And I'm just like, enough already. Please stop pitting these women against each other because they literally are minding their own business. They ain't bothering nobody. They have been silent. Leave them alone. And if you want to support Lil' Kim and you think that she is the queen, LisaRaye, please buy her albums. Please show her support other than talking about her in conjunction with Nicki Minaj. Talk about her solo. Talk about her as a person, as an artist, as a fashion icon, but talk about her solo. Why do you guys only talk about her when she is connected to someone else? That means that you believe that she isn't relevant unless she is connected to someone else. And that is an insult to Lil' Kim. So telling another woman, a black woman at that, to dim her light so that this one can shine is wrong. And I didn't like that. And like I said, I like LisaRaye. I do. She keep it real. She probably right now is like, you know what? I said and I ain't taking it back. That's cool. That's cool. At least she got the power of convictions because she probably feel exactly what she said. That's probably how she feel. And I can respect that. But that don't mean that what she said was right. That don't mean that these group of women who have a platform like this should sit here and dog another woman to lift another woman up. That's not cool. And that's not necessary. I even hate that. I hate that Usher even uttered product. Because again, product can be misinterpreted. It can be taken. A lot of people agree that she's a product. So I think personally that she's inspired her. But, the same thing could be argued about Lil' Kim. Hell, some people might argue that Lil' Kim is a product of Biggie, that he created her image, her style of rap, everything, right? But that's a video for another day. That's a video for another day. Anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and just kind of vent on that one because I didn't like what LisaRaye said. She's entitled to her opinion, but we all are, but that don't mean our opinions are right. And that's how I feel about that. I just didn't like that she told her to bow down. That's not cool. That ain't cool at all. And we got 4 women here with the platform that should not be telling a woman to bow down. That's it. All right. And that's all I got to say about that. I'm going to go back and go watch. I was watching The Wire. I was felt like watching The Wire, so I'm watching The Wire. So like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.